Holy anticlimactic fight, Batman. Amir Khan versus Terence Crawford ends awkwardly. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego. Crawford is the winner. And I'm back with some more boxing. I'm just so, I don't know. An unintentional low blow stopped Terence Crawford versus Amir Khan after 6 rounds. So they had more than 4 rounds in the can. And, I just want to give some thoughts. You guys leave your comments below. Terence Crawford wins by a technical knockout. Amir Khan says he was unable to continue. Him and his team conversed, and then the fight was waved off. Bad look for a main event pay-per-view. The card was good. The fight itself was good. Some good action. Khan got dropped in the first round. It looked like he might not make it out. He showed, what he normally shows, the heart to get back up. But this is gonna be one of them ones with the asterisks. Khan has showed plenty of heart, and we've given him a lot of credit for that. I know I have personally, but to me, it looks like he gave up, and the end was near. He wasn't feeling good. He wasn't off to a good start, so it looked like he quit here. And he was petitioning to ESPN in the post-fight interview, like, "Oh, I'm a warrior. I have heart, and if it was up to me, I wouldn't quit, but I couldn't move and stuff like that." But I never thought that. I never expected Khan to pretty much quit because, realistically, we have fighters that have fought like Muhammad Ali, finished fights with broken jaws. My personal friend of the channel, Badu Jack. I was at his fight on the Pacquiao-Broner card. He had a gash, like one of the worst gashes we've seen in modern boxing, over his forehead and bleeding profusely. You guys have to understand, like, I know people that donate blood, and they donate a lot of blood, like come back, and they start feeling woozy and stuff and dizzy because it's too much blood loss. And you had Badu Jack, who's just leaking, and somehow, some way, finished the fight. He lost, but he still finished it. That this is what the fighters go through. I've seen Sam Solomons and guys fight with one leg and finish fights, things like that. So to me, it looked like Khan quit. I think Terence Crawford, he was too sharp, too accurate. Khan made it interesting, in a couple spots, but he was getting broken down, and they used that low blow as a the accidental, unintentional blow as a way out. So very disappointing for nobody wants their main event to end like this, especially with someone that they're building. It did look like the fight was low, but it looked like the punch was low, but it didn't look like that's what ended it. I think he felt outmatched and outgunned, and felt the power, the skill, stuff like that. Because you have up to 5 minutes. You could take the full 5 minutes, and that would have been better than the event ending. Now, I'll talk about this more on the live, but Bob Arum, he did something that I want to talk about. He basically said everyone should boycott Al Heyman, and we want Errol Spence. And Al Heyman, he started yelling like, Al Heyman, he doesn't want to make the fight. We want the fight, and everybody should petition and not. I don't think that was the way to go about it. If you're trying to work with someone for their next fight, being on pay-per-view, thousands or however many people purchase the pay-per-view or watching in general, to call out the fellow promoter, and it was an anticlimactic ending to this particular fight, versus Errol Spence. It didn't end in a knockout, but it ended in the traditional way. And the other thing you have to add is Bob Arum actually took shots at Mikey Garcia. He says, all he did was show up and collect a paycheck. He said Mikey Garcia lacked heart and he quit, and Mikey Garcia took people's money, against Errol Spence. But Mikey Garcia moved up 2 weight classes, and he showed durability. He was outgunned, but he still was trying. He just, couldn't figure out the Errol Spence, Da Vinci Code. And meanwhile, it's almost like karma, because Bob Arum has a pay-per-view event similar to Spence Garcia, and then Amir Khan, from what it looks like, actually quit. So you got to give it to Mikey Garcia. That sounds like karma, because like I said, Mikey Garcia finished the fight, and even though he was outmatched and getting hurt and getting blasted, he still finished the fight. So this actually backfired to me for Top Rank. And I'm actually glad I didn't. I was gonna try to go to this fight, and I'm glad I didn't, you know, because it just ended in an unsavory way, you know, leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And for me, this is a business. I'm fully funded independently, so I gotta produce, you know, the money to get the hotels and eat out for 5 days and cover the fight. And I don't think they fully promoted it right. You know, there's some other issues which we'll talk about, but you know, I think Crawford, he was looking good. He, you know, this is what I expected in terms of the fight. I got a lot to say though, so let me know your thoughts. Drop it in the comment section. Just, you know, I wish it ended more traditionally, and it looked like it was getting, like, basically right when it was getting good, and we want to see how it ends. Like, does it end like Canelo, Danny Garcia? You know, does Khan make some miraculous comeback? And then it just ended, you know, at the hands of like intervention. I don't know. And it looked like Khan quit. So you guys can say whatever. That's what it looked like to me. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button. And you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.